played shoot 'em up, bang, bang, baby. I remember when I chased the girls and beat 'em up. But I was young and didn't understand. But now I'm a grown-up man. I know girls are made for kissing.
First thing I seen, she had nice legs, and she wasn't no size, but she had nice legs, and that's what drew me to her.
I thought he was handsome. I liked the way he dressed.
Well, she just had on regular dress, but you know, ladies back then they didn't wear the even gown dresses. They wore medium length dresses.
He had on nice slacks. He always wore a sweater. His shoes were always shined. He kept a neat haircut. I met Larry through our friend Arthur Lee Jacobs. He lived across the street from me, and everybody was his cousin, although I wasn't his cousin. And he told me he had this boy he wanted me to meet. It was his friend, and that was Larry. I kind of met him at Armstrong, but it really started to get off the Sunday that he came up to Wade, and as we all did, would gather on Aunt Mill's porch. She lived right beside 301, and everybody went there. The porch would be full every Sunday. So Arthur Lee invited Larry up that Sunday to really meet me, and we talked. And he pushed me in Larry's lap, and Larry's been crazy ever since, you know.
I got the feeling.
My name is Naomi Akins Calloway, and I'm from Wade, North Carolina. I was just rough as a boy. I enjoy. Oh yes, they throw me and I throw them.
My name is Patsy Graham. My mother is Mildred Akins.
We enjoyed each other, even the family around us. We was all like brothers and sisters.
Oh, Wade was great back there in them days. We thought we was having it hard, but we had it good. It was so many of us. It was 9 of us, and my uncle's wife died, and she had 6, so my mother had to help take care of them. And my mother's sister went to New York and left her kids there. So my mother only took the 3 girls. So we just had a good time.
My name is Betty Akins Strader.
I'm George Strader.
I know Annie Lois because we was raised up together. We lived in Wade. We went to elementary school together. We went to high school together. And we was the best friends, best cousins, living in Wade. In the town of Wade, everyone knew each other. And we lived on Highway 301, and everybody in the neighborhood would come to our house. And that was the house that everybody met. Everybody met each other coming to my mom's house. And my daddy at that time cut hair. So we had a lot of people coming in and out of the house in the afternoons or on the weekends. But as far as us going to school, we all mingled on the front porch of my mother's house.
Well, we were children growing up. I thought she was the richest little girl because her grandmother kept her really pretty. And we come out of a big family. So we didn't grudge her or anything, but we just liked the way she kept her pretty, you know. And we just enjoyed her. She was like a sister to me.
Well, we didn't have no boyfriends, but you know, we was playing so hard we didn't think about no boys at the time. And when we got old enough to get a boyfriend, we was ready to get out of there.
No, my mother couldn't take it. She said he took my best girl away. Cause she just every time he'd come up there, that's what she would tell him. You took our baby away from us, Larry. and it, make everybody smile and stuff.
My name is Arnold Davis Carter, but everybody know me by Don. I was smaller than him back then. He was bigger than me, and he used to whoop me. But I tried. I'll try to find anything I could find to get him, but it didn't work. He always beat me up. Well, he came one of my best friends. So did. And anything I wanted to know, cause he knew more than I did. And I would ask him questions, see what I should do. And he helped me out on stuff like that. Eddie was the judge, and he was the juror, and my sister was one too. And I would just kind of stay back and watch. And he was good. He was real good to her for Lois, because Lois and I was classmates in high school. And I used to pick at her at school, that she gonna be my sister-in-law and all stuff like that. Daddy would be messing with her, and she would have a time, she'd be all nervous and stuff like that. And that's when I knew if I'm gonna bring anybody down here, I had to, let them know way in advance, be ready.
Now, her mother was very strict. Now, her father, Howard Carmichael, he didn't care. But her mother was very strict. And matter of fact, if we didn't go no further than we walked out to the store, she always loves to this day, Coke and potato chips. Her mother began to trust me when I put a princess ring on her finger. And we went to our first movie, was The Shaft. The first movie we went to, and we had to be back in at a certain time.
It was one evening, and he took my finger, and he said he was gonna marry me. I didn't have marriage on my mind. I was trying to get out of school. And one evening he came to see me, and he proposed that evening. Yeah.
She just, my heart fell onto her. And the other was out there. There were several women out there, but she's the one.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He changed the world for the good thing he's found. If she is bad, he can see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend if he put her down. When a man loves a woman, spend his very last dime, trying to hold on to what he needs.
One day I was staying in a mobile home, and I decided I wanted to build a house. So I got with Otis McMillan and Larry. We talked about it, so we decided we'll try it. And when the people, Otis was I can call him the contractor, because he knew what he was doing. We could nail a nail, but we didn't know how to read a blueprint. So he taught us how to read a blueprint, and that helped me to the day I can build stuff now because of what he showed me. And Larry was one of the workers, and we did a fine job on it. But one time we lost Larry up on the roof when we were putting them trusses up there. We sent him a board across there, and he caught it. When he caught it, he went over with the board with him, but so happened Otis grabbed it, and he held on to it.
If the Lord would have called me to heaven, sit me down in his courtyard and says, I'm going to let you design the kind of friend that you want to spend the next 60 years with. When I got through, I would have Larry Carter.
Larry and Annie Carter, they would be there.
I've known Annie and Larry for a long time. When I say that, I'm saying for nearly 50 years.
Right.
But now I knew them when they were singing with the choir at Lost Creek, and I was leading a choir at Mount Zion. I started singing with them when the Quadrillaires, that was the name of the group, but they were actually, and they called themselves the Quadrillettes because there were 4 of them. And so we started to sing lead for them, writing song, and then pretty soon we really needed a tenor singer. And that's whenever we thought about Pastor Carter. And man, whenever he came with his tenor voice, and that natural tenor voice, we were one of the first groups that recorded.
One morning, you won't
meeting them. They're just a sweet couple and reminded us of how we were and how our marriage was as a young couple. What a blessing, first of all. I know I personally have siblings that didn't live to see 70, much less 75. And so we both, I believe, pray continued blessings upon his life with the anniversary. I just think it's a testament to the way the world is today. People don't stay married, 10 months, much less 10 years and beyond. So to see that, I just think is remarkable. So that's a testament to God's grace, his mercy, and the love that they have not only for God, but for each other. Yeah, and the same for us.
And it sets a great example for others that you never know when people are watching you, but they're watching you all the time. So the things you do and the things that you say in front of them or around them sheds a whole lot of light on what marriage is and what marriage can be. And we just wish them the very best and many, many more years to come.
Earl.
Rachel.
Thomas. We've been married 53 years.
As we moved into Household of Faith, we met a lot of families there at the Household of Faith. And Larry and Lois was our first. I'm sure they've had their ups and downs. But through it all, through the Word of God, we can conquer anything. And I believe that is what helped our marriages, that we wouldn't give up. We'll take the bad and the good.
Yeah. We don't run from problems. We face them head on. We may not be able to deal with them or get the answers right then, but we ain't running from nothing. He's a very stern person, and he's like a little bulldog. And I've always admired that about him because he's serious about things. He decides on what he wants to do, and he doesn't let anything detour him. And I know it upsets Annie sometimes, some of the things that he do or things that he may want to do, but yet still I think their marriage has succeeded because she learned how to say, hey, if he wants to do it, do it. If there's consequences, we go through it together.
As we met and grew together, as and talking to Larry in particular, having those conversations, realized that we had a lot of things in common. Our values and the way we see things, and again, it's just good to know that you can see a pattern. If you see somebody else being successful, if you're wise, you try to feed into that.
I'm so proud of them. They have been a blessing to many people from north, south, east, and west. They are always blessing others, and that's what I like about them. I would like for them to keep up the good work, and happy anniversary to both of them.
And they have been consistent as a couple the whole time I've known them. They've only gotten better and better, and like Betty said, we see and have seen what they do, how they affect the community and the people that live in the church and their ministries, and they are doing a good work.
Yes.
And anybody that's been exposed to them probably has gotten a good blessing, because people like that are hard to find.
No, I just, for 54 years, like I said, it's been a journey, a good journey. We have a strong bond, we have a strong family, and I want to see that continue with my children, with my brother, and our whole Carter family. We just have a strong bond, and I want to keep that going. We just been a blessed couple, and we didn't get here by ourselves. It was been the help of the Lord to help us to be where we're at today.
He's proven that throughout our marriage, he's a hard worker. He's here for life. He's never let me down. I've never had to worry like most couples have had to worry. That's why I would compare him to a Rolls Royce, because, like I said, he's doable. You can depend on him, and he's just an honest man. An honest man. He's a good man.
I can't remember when you weren't there, when I didn't care for anyone but you. I swear we've been through everything there is. Can't imagine anything we've missed. Can't imagine anything the two of us can't do. Through the years, you've never let me down. You've turned my life around. The sweetest days I found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. I've loved the life we've made, and I'm so glad I stayed right here with you through the years. I can't remember what I used to do, who I trusted, who I listened.
First of all, I would just like to say how much I have appreciated and still appreciate their relationship, because I realize our relationship is not a high maintenance relationship. It's a relationship that's built on love, and we don't have to be on the phone calling each other all the time, because we know we're friends. We know we got different things that we're doing, and we know we love each other. And I just am so grateful to have had them over the years to help us in just being friends. And I realized that their marriage has lasted a long time because they've learned how to live with each other and keep on living, keep on loving, and just keep on trusting God, because it'll all work out.
Oh, I wish them
54 more.
at least want them to have 3 more. They'll catch up.
They catch up with us. They will catch us then.
Wonderful life. A wonderful time.
Yes.
Especially this time of the year.
Yes.
Let these years really be golden.
Let these be, people said these years are your golden years. We found out that some of it is brass, but I want theirs to be golden.
Yeah,
let it be golden years.
Yeah.
Because we live in our golden years.
Oh, yeah.
But in the body saying brass.